Here it is. What do you know?
I think that went live.
That's good.
Get your ass to Moss. Mission. Wait. 15,
Counting?
14, 13.
Every time I walk across Mission Street,
I am the J Tyler. Gotta have time to masturbate.
Well, I think it kind of speaks for itself. He just goes completely anti-science.
I'm money for naughty favors.
Where's that mushroom toy?
He's a cunt now.
I've
always
seen
been a
it.
cunt.
I guess he's not being charged for hollering at them about masturbation and threats.
And the only thing that's going to change is you're going to become an even bigger cunt.
When I have ideas, I just write them down.
And it's a sick world that we live in, where Disney cartoons like Monsters, Inc.
end up having a scrote like me. Hey, everybody, welcome to The Alive. I'm the J Tyler.
I am your Miss Parker.
If you notice a bunch of shit missing, you'll know why.
We're kind of having a party here because this household is in the midst of moving, and therefore the studio's moving, and we're just kind of like
Did this all in one afternoon. Took
one
everything-
evening.
one evening.
Actually, it was after dark.
Took everything down.
So we're just kind of embracing the limbo and kind of partying. And once again, it's hot as balls. Didn't think we'd have any more days like that. And we do have a personnel update. Intern Charlotte
has been
fired.
sent to a farm upstate.
She's been fired. There were incidents, and then last night there was one incident right after the other. Yeah, the evidence is there. The evidence of the other incident.
Hey, you know what? Asprod handled the situation quite well.
Yeah, she knows how to take care of herself.
Nope, she ate your dog's face.
I wish that were true. Yeah, the dogs got into it last night like I've never seen.
And I, unfortunately,
he
got in
intervened,
between.
and somebody needed to because somebody was getting their ass kicked. I'm not sure who, and he got bloodied. And then Miss Charlotte didn't appreciate being separated and having to share the home with another dog, and she took a shit and Anna stepped in it.
Immediately stepped
in the house. That is to say, she took a shit on the floor in the house. Fortunately, it's
by the way,
hardwood.
Tracy, if you're watching, we got it. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, I guess the post folks are smart.
Yeah. No, we got it. Don't worry.
Okay. Do we want to talk about?
Okay. Hope Craft CBDs, Jackson Tyne, Tammy Tyne are out in Delta, Colorado, constantly working on improving the sustainability of their farms. They care about the environment, they care about the climate, and they mostly care about you and Lou and dog treats. I mean, at least that's what I keep telling them until they do that.
Yeah, as long as we're advertising, we're going to tell them what products they should sell.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopecraft CBDs is more than 10 years in the making. They make candy, salves, moisture.
Oh, oh shit! Here we go.
Where did I go? Why did I go to moisturizer?
You want it? You know what? You want to know? Hey, Tracy, thanks.
Massage oil could be used as a moisturizer. That's where I'm going to go with that. And then they also make really fragrant salves.
Veteran owned and family owned for over 10 years.
Visit hopext.com. That's
HOPEXT.com. Use promo code STFUJ.
Use it, but it'll never happen.
Yeah.
And I just want to take a moment to promote DJ Tyler's afternoon wake up brew.
Afternoon ice cream coffee.
Yeah. His French press is packed. There were no coffee filters, so he made do with
what my mom used to do.
Coffee tea bag out of a paper towel.
Hey, what do you got? I didn't have a cell phone. People were like, what do you do in an emergency? And I'm like, same thing my parents did.
Go to a payphone.
Except
there ain't no payphone.
So cute. Anyway. Look. Jackson Tyne and Tammy Tyne, they're amazing people. I've known them I've known Jackson for over a decade. He's the man, Dr. Green Thumb. If you like good quality craft CBDs, check him out. And that's that. All right. So, you know, I think Republicans are pissed because if their kids are homeschooling, how are they supposed to fuck their mistresses?
Well, I had a pretty simple, if cynical, explanation for how one does that. And I'm surprised you didn't think of it yourself. Maybe it's because
Well, I'm not a man.
you're
whore.
not a man. And
Well, I'm not a man whore. Well, man, no, not a man whore.
you're just a whore. I don't think we should assign
There you
gender
go.
to that.
There you go.
It's just one of those places where they insert gender and it doesn't need to be inserted.
I am the insert adjective
Incubus.
whore J. Tell you.
Okay, so do you want to
Incubus.
know how people who homeschool their kids can cheat on their wives? You want me to explain that to you? How that's done?
Surprisingly, yes.
Okay.
But it seems
Well, you don't have any kids, so it doesn't really apply to you. But if you want
I
to
have
pass
kids.
on the information, well, yeah, but they're
Adults.
grown up.
Yeah.
That homeschool doesn't apply.
no, I mean they can whore themselves, so who cares?
Yeah, once they turn 18,
Hey, as long as they're safe.
Venmo's a thing.
Hey,
Anyway, so basically, the wives take turns going to each other's houses for homeschooling the kids, and the kids teach themselves in one room, and the wives sit in another room and they drink tea that's laced with whiskey or
slap that fan.
Ranrico. Slap it, literally.
Just slap that fan. It's bugging me. There you go.
There you go. Depending on, I'm assuming most homeschooling moms are.
Whores.
I
No,
was
I'm
going to
sorry.
say fairly wealthy,
Oh, okay.
so they might be using like a higher end
Well, I
rum
thought you were going to go
that they're
full
putting
dark.
in their tea, and nobody talks about it, but they're definitely spiking the tea. And
Oh, shit.
anytime a woman goes to the
There's a
bathroom
sneaky
or leaves the
executive
room
producer
to
running
get
around
more
it.
tea, they bag on her, talk about how fat she's getting and who her husband's cheating with. Meanwhile, the husbands are coordinating their hoes around the days that the homeschool isn't in their home. So it's
Hey,
really
it's like Ashley Madison for homeschooling.
it's pretty simple, and
Yeah.
apply
Hey.
a little math, which doesn't fuck around,
Exactly.
by the way, in case you didn't know.
In case you didn't
So do you feel better now?
know. Dudes be pissed because they can't fuck their hoes because their kids are at home. And that's why they're rioting.
Probably only one day a week, though.
Hey, I'm glad that they found a workaround.
Don't you mean
Maybe a
around?
reach around. How many do you want me to put in?
Go ahead, keep going.
Insert adjective here. Also insert other things.
Yeah.
Here, look, man. It's a simple no-brainer, right? Like these guys are pissed because they can't fuck hoes on the side. I mean, look, when you're self-employed, guess what? You can just go home and fuck somebody. You can have an afternoon delight because you're the boss. Always been the boss. So it's like if I
so when
wanted-
you were contracting, were you fucking hoes a lot?
No, because I was married for 11 years and I had expectations.
You
to not-
had expectations, or expectations were on you? Is that what you mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, I wanted to fuck everything in sight. I mean, look at me, I'm a handsome guy. I've got a big dick. Chicks love me because I'm charming, but I took a step back. And I was like, okay, if like that's the thing, if I have to like give up, forsake all others for you, then fine. I did that.
Mm-hmm.
Did that for one person. Because my other two wives were fucking sluts. My third wife was not a slut.
So you base your behavior on the expectations of the person you're married to. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Understood.
Seems fair to me.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of a douchebag, let's get
Great
right.
segue.
Let's just jump right into this asshole.
Specifically, quote, will you commit to this
Let's
committee
go
that under
balls
your
deep into
leadership, the
this
Department of
asshole.
Justice will not target the political opponents of this administration? Here was your answer, quote, absolutely. It's totally inappropriate for the department to target any individual because of their politics or their position in a campaign.
Okay, so
Guess who that was?
realize he's quoting himself.
I didn't realize that. Oh God, why did you have to stop?
That was your
there?
promise just a few months ago.
From you?
I'm sorry to say you have broken that promise. There is a difference between law and politics. And General Garland, you know the difference between law and politics. Law is based on facts. It is impartial. It is not used as a tool of political retribution. This memo was not law. This memo was politics. On Wednesday, September 29th, the National
Okay,
School
can you
Board
stop it for a
Association
second?
wrote.
The memo that he's talking about is a memo that Merrick Garland wrote about investigating threats.
January 6th.
No, it's about threatening behavior at school board meetings over mask.
Oh,
mandates.
yeah. Like people are, and so that was where the
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll get to that.
we'll
but
get to that. Yeah, where
but-
it's like, when do we defend Nazis?
yeah, we'll get to that part. But that's the memo in question, and it's not.
A flow chart.
Yeah, there's a flow chart for when you
There's
should
flow
and shouldn't
chart.
defend Nazis. We can't, unfortunately, we don't have a back screen because it's in storage right now, so we can't show it to you. But there is a very
Can't do everything
simple.
myself. Gotta have time to move screens.
Yep.
But hey, what do you think of my? Hey, look.
I think it looks like a curtain. I keep expecting some little leprechaun to jump out and steal my.
Well, that's because you're a lunatic. But
Well, I think there's one back there already.
it is. There you go. Hey, look. You don't think I'm an American, Californian? Fuck you, Ted Cruz.
Fuck you, Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
Anyway, keep going with this.
Oh.
Let's let him hang himself here.
A letter to the president asking the president to use the Department of Justice to target parents that were upset at critical race theory, that were upset at mask mandates in schools, to target them as domestic terrorists. On the face of the letter was in repeated consultation with the White House, in explicit political consultation with the White House. That was on Wednesday, September 29th. 5 days later, on Monday, so right after the weekend, boom,
What's
you
the
pop
point?
out a memo giving them exactly what they want. Now, by the way, I understand that. In politics, that happens all the time. An important special interest wants something. Sir, yes, sir.
You would know.
We're going to listen to them.
Yeah, you would know a lot about that, Ted.
Fuck yourself.
I believe this is a great statement from the great statesman. Nope. It was a great statement from John Boner.
John.
Go
Boehner.
fuck yourself.
And that was directed at Ted Cruz.
No, he literally said.
He
Ted
literally
Cruz,
said, Ted Cruz, go fuck yourself.
Let me ask you something, General Garland.
No, shut the fuck up, you turd.
In the letter, which you told the House of Representatives was the basis for this abusive memo targeting parents,
Abusive memo?
how many incidents
He knows all about abusive.
are cited in that memo?
Abuse of memo.
I have to look back through the memo. I
Okay,
can't count it.
You don't know. How many of them were violent?
Again, the general report,
How many of them were violent? Do you know?
I don't know.
You don't know. And there's a reason you
Stop
don't
it.
know.
Stop it. Okay, so I haven't read this memo myself, but
Well, no one has. It's huge.
so what I'm kind of putting together here is that there's a pattern.
Wow, shit. Look, a woman using critical thinking. Holy shit.
Yeah, you saw it here first.
Fucking end of the world, yo.
Yeah, tune in. Watch closely. There's a pattern of angry
Assholes?
threats of violence leading up to actual violence. So
It's pretty fucking obvious.
yeah, it happens a lot. So what we're seeing is in these school board meetings, there are threats of violence against teachers, against administrators who
Look,
are
imagine if I just
recommending mask mandates.
look. Imagine if I just rolled up with a bunch of dudes, and we're all dressed in suits, and we're like this, just like.
And I'd say, are you the paid entertainment?
Just staring you down.
I'd say,
Oh, no.
Oh, the strippers have arrived.
Hey, I mean, you wouldn't want nothing bad happen, right?
Oh, so we got to pay our pay off our protection racket.
No, shut your fucking mouth, woman.
Oh.
Shut
yeah,
your fucking
that's
mouth, school board. Shut the fuck up, or guess what? Something might happen.
And-
hey, we're not gonna do anything. We're just saying something
Right.
bad might happen.
Right. But if somebody decides that they're going to connect the dots, which is kind of the job of somebody like Merrick Garland.
Hey, look, MTG.
Oh wait, let me finish
Yeah.
my thought because I won't remember. One starts to think that threats of behavior lead to behavior, and when those threats aren't addressed, they are more likely to lead to behavior, like 1-6.
It's amazing how suggestive, like how people can be. Like I did it like hella money as a waiter. I'd be like, you guys are good tippers, right? You seem really cool. What can I do for like what? Always not always like. Yeah, dude, this is what this is. And this asshole. Here he goes, right? And he sinks himself.
Because you didn't care and nobody in your office cared to find out. I did a quick count just sitting here. During this hearing, I counted 20 incidents cited. Of the 20, 15 on their face are nonviolent. They involve things like insults. They involve a Nazi salute.
You know what? I'm pretty sure, like, we're going to stop this.
Yeah, I think we've heard enough of that.
Dude, I'm pretty sure George Floyd's crime was nonviolent.
That's a good point.
I'm pretty sure that the guy, Michael, that was selling Lucy's, that was choked to death,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure his crime was nonviolent. Now, this fucker is defending Nazis, and he's literally in the Capitol saying,
You know, you can make
these people who broke into the Capitol are nonviolent.
he's not this is what Ted Cruz does. He's not saying that, but he's warming the soil. I mean, he's prepping
He's a
the
fucking
soil for that.
He's a sellout. 100.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The man will do whatever it takes.
But did you notice he goes right from insults to Nazi salute? You know, that really doesn't help you, Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz,
You're
look,
defending Nazis now.
Ted Cruz. It's fine. You're a Nazi. Like, it's fine. It's okay. Be a Nazi.
Except much like Madison Cawthorn,
I'm just
if
saying.
the real Nazis, what do you think they would do to Ted Cruz?
I don't know. But I'm just saying. Ted Cruz, you want to be a Nazi? Just tell us you're a Nazi.
Yeah.
That way we can just sort of, I don't know.
We know
get
you
the fuck out.
We know that you defend Nazis.
Your ideology is back asswards.
And you know what? You know it. You're pandering to idiots. I said this before. This was one of the comments I made before I ever came on this show was Ted Cruz is smart. He panders to idiots. That's his
Well, okay, he's
shtick.
the smartest dumb person in the room.
He would never win an election for senator in California. He'd never get to be senator in New York. Maybe a congressman in a small district, but he would never. people are way too smart.
Ted Cruz, man, you're on your way out, and we know it. And so are you, MTG, Gomer. Dude, we got you guys. Hey,
Yeah, you guys are going down.
G Unit, along with Ted Cruz and Jim Jordan
Fuck that guy.
and Kozar, we fucking got you, man. You guys are psychos. You sound like psychos. And if you don't listen to like actually what they're fucking saying, I don't want to fucking tell you, man. I can't argue with that kind of illogic.
Well, the logic is designed for people who are already so far down the idiot rabbit hole that there's
you know
no
what?
helping them.
Look up Jim Jones and Paul Schaefer, and not the one from the Letterman show. You watch these fuckers. You know what? I can't wait for this fucking idiot.
That's one of the examples. My God, a parent did a Nazi salute at a school board because he thought the policies were oppressive.
I can't wait for this fuck to start a cult. I'm the Jay Tyler.
I'm your Miss Parker.
This is Nothing Yet Live.